Good afternoon, my dear class 11 students. I am Mrs. Parvati, PGT Physics, Holy Hearts Educational Academy, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Today I am with the topic addition of vectors. The important rule of addition of vectors is parallelogram law of vector addition. When two vectors are inclined at an angle theta, how do we add them? How do we find out the magnitude and direction of that particular vector? That we are going to decide by studying parallelogram law of vector addition. What is the parallelogram law of vector addition? It states that if two vectors are acting on a particle at same time be represented both in magnitude and direction of the two adjacent sides of parallelogram drawn from a point, then their resultant is completely given in magnitude and direction by the diagonal of parallelogram through the same point. Okay. So, once again, if the two sides of the adjacent sides of parallelogram are represented by two vectors starting from the same point, then in the magnitude and direction, then the resultant vector is represented by the diagonal in magnitude and direction starting from the same point only at that particular same time only we have to decide here. This is the statement of addition of vectors by using parallelogram law of vectors. Okay, so let us do the mathematical treatment. Let us find out the magnitude and direction of the vector, resultant vector. Okay, for that, this is parallelogram. OP is a vector A and OQ is another vector B, which are at an angle theta here. Complete the parallelogram, draw the equal vector OP, and this also equal vector here, and draw OQ vector here, equal vector here. This is also B, A and B, and this is a diagonal R is equal to, by using polygon law also we can use here, but here only two are there. So we know that R is equal to A plus B, we have done already in the last episode. And draw a perpendicular from S on the extended line of OP, N. So angle N is 90 degrees here. Perpendicular we have drawn, right? Clear? And we know that if this is theta, where is the resultant vector is making angle with the OP vector? Alpha is the angle, resultant angle. Direction we can say. Alpha we have to find out, and we want to find out the magnitude of R. For that, take a right angle triangle ONS. Use Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Similarly here, we write OS square is equal to ON square plus NS square. OS square is equal to ON square plus NS square. NS square. What is ON square? OP plus PN whole square. OP plus PN whole square plus NS square. It is very simple. You know it. You have studied Pythagoras theorem in your 9th class. Right. So in this triangle, let us take in this triangle PNS. Let us write sin theta and cos theta. What is the formula for sin theta? Sin theta is equal to Sn upon Sp. Sn is equal to Sp sin theta. You know the value of Sp is B vector B. Right? And similarly, let us write the value of cos theta. What is the value of cos theta? Pn upon Sp. Where is Pn? This is Pn upon Sp. Where is Sp? B here. Right? So we write Pn is equal to B cos theta and Ns is equal to B sin theta. Remember these two values. And let us substitute in our equation Pythagoras theorem here. OP square. Elaborate here OP plus PN whole square. Expand. What is OP plus PN whole square? A plus B whole square. A square plus B square plus 2AB. So OP square plus PS square plus 2OP into PS. 2OP into PS here. We have OP into PN plus NS square. We have expanded this A plus B whole square formula with the help of that. Right? But if you take Pn square and Ns square, see the triangle Pn square and Pn square plus Ns square is nothing but, according to Pythagoras theorem, the value is Ps square. So I have written here Ps square here. OP square plus PA square plus 2 into OP, Pn. What is the value of Pn here? B cos theta. So I have written here B cos theta. Resultant vector's magnitude is given by A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta to the power of half. By using Pythagoras theorem, simply mathematics, nothing we have done here. Okay, so for up to here everyone can understand better way, but here I would like to say something here. Be careful. Generally we use in physics, what do you mean by cosine law of trigonometry? What is cosine law? Very simple. Everyone knows R square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Simply rearranging the terms we get here, what is cos theta? R square minus A square minus B square upon 2AB. Simply rearranging the terms of this R square formula, we are getting the cosine law of trigonometry. Remember this. It's not a tough job. Whatever you know, that only you are rearranging. That's it. Right? So that is called cosine law of trigonometry here. How do you find the direction of that resultant vector? Direction for that is tan alpha is given by perpendicular upon base. What is perpendicular? Ns upon base. What is base? On. What is On? OP plus Pn. So similarly, we write here Sn upon On, tan alpha. We write here alpha is the direction here. So tan alpha is given by, the direction tan alpha is given by Sn by On, Sn upon OP plus Pn. What is Sn? Just now I said B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta. So in this way we will find out the direction. Now let us discuss different cases, special cases which we are using in physics, maximum places. Okay. First, let A and B are acting in the same direction. Can you tell me what is the value of theta? 0. Same direction means theta is 0. So what is the value of R? R is equal to, I will show you. What is R? R is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos 0. What is the value of cos 0? 1. So under root of A plus B whole square, or R is equal to, simply we write A plus B. When the two vectors are acting on the same direction. When they are acting in the, or what is the value of alpha? Direction. Tan alpha is given by B sin theta upon A plus B cos theta. Just now we have derived B into sin theta. What is theta? 0. Sin 0 upon A plus B cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. But what is the value of sin 0? 0. So 0 into something is 0. So what is the value of direction? 0. The resultant vector acts along the same direction as the given vectors. Right? And second case is when A and B are in opposite direction. When vectors are in the opposite direction, theta is 180, cos 180 is minus 1. So we got the value of R is A minus B whole square under root, that is A minus B we are getting here. So what is tan alpha? B sin 180 upon A plus B cos 180. What is sin 180 answer? 0. So the value is 0. Resultant vector is along the same direction. So that is why the direction is 0 here. Alpha is 0. And the third case is if the angle between two vectors are perpendicular, theta is 90, cos 90 is 0, then we know that R is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos 90. Do you know the value of cos 90? Yes, 0. So substitute the value of 0. Answer is under root of A square plus B square. I have written here. And what is the value of tan alpha? B sin 90 upon A plus B cos 90. Cos 90 is 0, so this term will be 0. So answer sin 90 is 1. Answer is B by A. At the end, I would like to ask you one question. If the values are A and B are equal and they are perpendicular, can you tell me what is the direction? Yes, sure. Tan alpha is equal to, we know that B by A, B and A are equal. So what is the answer? 1. Tan alpha is 1. What is the value of alpha? What is the value of alpha? 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Okay, like that the questions may come in the examination. Please apply all these rules and all here. Thoroughly practice it based on this solve problem from NCERT exercise. Okay children, see you. Bye bye.